So Ben, it's fair to say your stand isn't exactly inconspicuous, is it? I mean, you are literally lit up like a Christmas tree. You are the LED lighting specialist, you might say.
We are.
UTV Products. We've got the main man himself, Mr. Ben Bonnell. So Ben, talk us through what you're showing off today at the event.
So we've got our full range of OEM spec lights designed specifically for tractors.
Yeah.
So from your very old classic tractors all the way up through to your new tractors. So we've got a full range of lights. You know, these lights here will go onto your TMs, the older New Hollands.
Yeah.
Your Masseys, the John Deeres, etc., etc. So
that's it. And like, looking at these are really good replacements for those older, really old style ones.
Exactly.
With still that similar look, similar shape, aren't they?
Yeah. And we've tried to keep them as in keeping with the OEM look as humanly possible, and get the best performance out of it as we can. And the two of these, you know, that one there is twice the light output, so that one is 6,400 lumens, and you're not going to get anything that bright on that tractor. So, you know, one of those lights will just make it.
And some of these
amazing.
lights, if you're fitting these to older tractors, you know, 20-odd-year-old tractors, is it a fairly simple process to go from the old bulbs to, you know, the LED? Are they going to consume any more power? What's involved?
Yeah, definitely. And the way that we do our R&D, it's we try to make it as simple as humanly possible for the customer to be able to fit them themselves, so they're not having to pay extra to get someone else to come and fit them.
Yeah.
The only time that it becomes difficult is when they have to, you know, join some wires together. So we tend to provide adapter connectors, or if in the event that there isn't one and it's hardwired in, we try to make it as easy so that it's just, they plug it in and they've got a nice connector, waterproof connector that's not going to corrode, and, you know, in 12 to 2 years time they're not going to be coming back to us saying we've got a faulty light.
Exactly.
So the idea is that
that's bad news for the replacement market.
Yeah. The idea is that they last a decent amount of time, you know. So.
That's what we want.
One of the more interesting things that we've brought on is we've brought on this cleaning product range. So it's from a company in Scotland, and
I was going to say these are done free, aren't they? Auto Perfect. Around there that way? Kilmarnock, right.
Yeah, and it is the dog's danglies of cleaning products.
Yeah,
so
it's good chisel.
It is, yeah, and it is amazing. So, you know, already we've had a massive uptake on the tractor market, you know, because this stuff, not only does it smell amazing, but it does a really good job with your paint finish.
Yeah.
So trucks, cars, motorbikes, caravans, and more importantly, tractors.
Yeah, tractor. Yeah, get it shined up and give it a bit of protection as well.
Exactly. Exactly. You know,
spot on. So that's a new range for you guys.
So
this is a
new range. Yeah. So we're distributing these across England and Wales, and it's become very successful.
Right.
Really. So
good stuff. So you are effectively their official distributor, like I say, for England and Wales, right?
Exactly.
Cool.
Exactly.
Good stuff. Right. What have we got next?
Right. Next we have more boards. So keeping on with the stuff that we've got. So some of this is stuff that we've already seen before. These are brand new this year. So these are a tail light, a brake light repeater, and they've got a built-in strobe. So these are great for on the back of low-loader trailers or trailers or anything like that. You can put them up high. They've got some great light output off the actual light as well, and they're safe with the brake light as well. So
absolutely,
it just helps cars see what you're doing. We've got the strobes with we've got the light bars with the strobes on. These are 12,000 lumens, so kicking out a massive amount of light.
Punchy.
Yeah, they are punchy.
And are they quite focused, those ones, or are they got a spread on them?
All of our light bars are a very tight beam pattern, so they're designed to throw light a long way. So some of these will be going up 500 metres, and then some of the big ones will go past 500 metres up to 600 metres.
Right, I see you've got quite a variation of them as well.
Exactly.
That'd be daytime running light in that as well?
Daytime running light. And the good thing about these is you can wire them up to your indicators. So if you've got more than one either side, you can wire them up and then the indicators will go amber, which looks really good.
Yeah. And again, low power consumption, presumably, are they?
Low power consumption.
Because that's the thing, is if you're adding lights, you know, rather than replacing lights, you're adding them on. You don't want too much more power consumption.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, it's all about getting as much bang for your buck. And one of the things that we concentrate when developing new lights is to be able to focus the amount of light that we produce off the chips, so it's actually being projected where you want it as opposed to being lost. So.
Right, there you go.
So all of these are new products for 2024.
All this lot here?
All of these are new products.
Right.
Everything here is new products. So this is the bigger light bar of that one. So that was a 21, that's a 20 inch, this is a 31 inch. So there's been a big demand for that light bar, but just slightly bigger, so we went bigger on that one. These ones are specific to tractors, and then these are your trailer and tail lights for various different things.
Cool.
And then the two 50 inch and 40 inch curved light bars. Both have got either white or amber daylight running lights in.
Yeah, both of these have, right?
Yeah, so you can either have it white or you can have it amber. Back to the tractor fit lights, various different things. You know, you've got your 2030 series John Deere. These are our headlights that fit a lot of different things. I think you saw these at
LAMMA.
You
see these around a lot of manufacturers' tractors.
Yeah, that's it. But ours are, you know, specific with that Halo DRL.
Yeah.
So that's something that's had a massive uptake. And then one of the things
even from those that are buying brand new tractors, you'd rather put these in there.
Yeah, exactly. Because a
lot
of
an upgrade, effectively.
Exactly, and the headlights. A lot of tractor manufacturers don't do an LED upgrade for the halogen lights, so they do an LED for everything, but those.
Okay.
So they've had especially on Valtras, because they look amazing with the halo and the sort of V shape. So
that's it.
Yeah, they've been an amazing upgrade for us. This is another light that was new for, well, this was new for 2023. This was a light that is resistant to pendimethyline. Pendimethyline is on sprayers, so it's a blue spray light, so it's a boom light, so it'll spray through the beam pattern. Yeah, exactly. We're finding that pre-emergent sprays absolutely destroyed the lenses and the actual lights themselves. So this one is completely chemical resistant.
You've made one for the job.
Exactly. And there's been a big uptake with spray manufacturers because it lasts.
Right.
Yeah.
So the manufacturers are coming to you now.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
And then the last thing, is the.
It's the name of it. It's the name of them.
The whippy poles. So
the whip poles. Yeah.
So these have been a big request from the youngsters. We used to do them. We discontinued them a while ago. And
we thought everyone was growing up, didn't
we did. Yeah. And
turns
now
out
they've come back with a vengeance. So these are sold as a pair. We do them in 4 foot, 3 foot, or 2 foot. And these ones have a central control box that you can wire them up to your indicators, your brake lights, or your reversing lights. So they'll go amber for your indicators and they'll flash with your indicators. They'll go with your brake lights and they'll go with your reversing lights as well. So we didn't just want whippy pot lights, we thought we'd put some actual technology in.
Put some actual function to them.
Exactly.
Rather than just the bling element of it.
And we put an app to them as well, so you can control them through their apps.
So you get the tunes cranked up, get the colours flashing.
That's it.
And we're away.
And
for those tractor runs.
For the tractor runs. So you can get your drum and bass on, and they'll bounce around to it. So or you can have them with a spring bass as well if you really want to wang them over.
Yeah.
So and then one of the things that we've been doing this year is we've been selling the Ollie Harrison calendars for charity.
Okay.
So that's another thing that we've had on this year, and you know, it's a big push for a decent charity, and
that's it. All good cause, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's a bit of a tour of our stand.
There you go. Spot on. Absolutely. Always a pleasure, Ben.
Thank you.
Always like to see what you're up to.
Thank
and yeah, we certainly couldn't miss it.
No.
Always good. Nice one.